I'm just going to check and see if this is working, because I haven't done it like this before. Are you working? Yes. So excuse the mess. This is normal. This is my normal. The reason I'm doing this vlog is because the last one that I did has really upset my family, which I knew it would, but I did say that I record the bad times and the good times, and I only put them online when it's over and I'm okay. So I'm just letting you know that I'm okay now. I'm just going to give you a quick look around the caravan. It's not clean yet because it does take a lot of time to find where to put everything, and the site that I'm on, you've got to recycle everything. So I've got to have piles of plastic. I burn the paper, other things I don't know what to do with, so it's just everywhere. I haven't had a shower yet. I was going to have one this morning, but Paul's gone, so I've just said goodbye to Paul a couple of hours ago, and it's me and the babies. I joined the caravan club, and it was £38 for a year, I think, and because I've joined it, I've got a membership number, and on this site, if you're a member, you get a discount. So I've just booked another 6 nights on this site, and it cost me £78, so that's pretty good. Paul has gone away to try and find us somewhere wild, so it's free, and that's important for now because we don't have work. We finished the season end of October. If we was to do another season, it starts March, so you've got to make your money last until March. Now by rights we could both sign on because we're not working, but I don't want to sign on because I don't want to be part of the system. This is the whole point of what I'm doing. I don't want to be part of it. Because we don't have a fixed address, what they would do is make us sign on every single day, and we're about 18 miles from a town, but 18 miles here is a long drive because it's countryside and you've got to be careful because of the roads, so it takes a long time to get there. It took me about an hour and a half to get to Auburn from here, so that'd be a 3-hour round trip every day to sign on for a pittance. It costs you that in your petrol, so I'm not doing it. So we're looking for somewhere to live, where we can put a tent and a caravan for free or very cheap, and we both want to be self-employed. That's the goal, is to become self-employed, because we'd have to do a full season next year just to try and survive another couple of months somewhere again. So it's not really living. Life's supposed to be about living. I don't believe for 1 second we should be paying to live on our own planet. I have an attitude problem, and the more I do this, the more I have an attitude problem. So if you think I'm going to come back to Halifax and rent a crappy council flat and be dictated to, oh, you can't have dogs, you've got to pay council tax, which is unlawful, you've got to pay utility bills, when people like Tesla created free energy, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. And because I've become so unlawful, if you like, I can't be employed properly by somebody who's very moralistic. I feel sorry for people who are still trapped in that mindset that you have to pay to live on your own planet, and you have to pay your way through life, and you have to pay for this. People are being kept poor on purpose. You need to know they are being kept poor on purpose. Who rules this country? The utilities, the corporations, and we're paying them to be poisoned by them. I've had enough. I've had it. I've got no friends, I've got no partner, I've got no got no career. And yet my mind is chock full of ideas, and all I need is that place to go, because I've got so many ideas that could make me money. And when I get to a point where I'm making good money, I can employ people myself, and I will pay them a decent wage. You cannot live on £7.20 an hour, £8 an hour, even £9 an hour. It's not enough. I am tired of existing. This is my life. I'm doing it my way. If I die, right, know this, I did it my way. That's the most important thing. I did it my way, right? Please stop worrying about my family. You know what I'm like. I've been rebelling my whole life. It's come to a crunch where I just cannot bear. I cannot bear to be part of society. I don't belong there. I have to vote for someone to look after me. I don't need a government. I do not need one. What I need is a plot of land, my own space. I can grow my own food. I can forage. I can live for free, off the grid. I don't need that much anymore. I've given up my looks. I've given up materialism, pretty much. And I don't need it anymore. All I need is love and food, heat, shelter, and a chance to prove that I can do it. And I am doing it. It's just the hard way. And do you know what? The hard way isn't... the right way isn't necessarily the easy way. A lot of people think that they want something, you start to get to it, and then you come to a really difficult decision. That means you might have to give something up or take something more on. That's too much, and you think, I can't do it, I can't, and then you quit. Well, I've not quit. And the problem with that is you look like crap while you do it, and you have meltdowns. It's normal. It's fine to cry. It's fine to be angry. It's fine to be upset. But it's never fine to give in. And that's what I'm not doing. I'm not giving in. So even if I die on my trip, which I won't, because I'm too tough. I'm just too stubborn to do that anyway. I know I'll be alive at 102. And I'll be running around with wild hair like this. And it'll be white and I'll be crazy nuts. I'll still be alive. Please stop worrying about me. The videos, if they're negative, only go on when I'm over it and I'm feeling better. You have crap days. You have days where you're upset. You have days where you get angry. It's called life. Please do not take what I do personal and stop sleeping because of me. Okay? Just please stop. I love all of you. All of you. If I could come back on my terms, I would come back. I would come back and live in the woods in a cabin and grow my own food and bring the fairies there and everything. But I can't do that. And because I can't do that, I can't come back. I'm not going to live in my mother's conservatory or a cabin in the garden, which is the same size as this house that I'm living in now, this caravan. There's no point. I'm not coming back to be a burden. I'm not coming back to be a financial strain. I can look after myself. Okay? So please stop worrying about me. I'm going to show you my fire. Okay? It's probably gone out now because the fire that I've got is high maintenance. You've got to stand over it and keep it burning. But it's a small price to pay for heat. It is freezing cold outside. And I'm sat with a thin jumper on. No hat, no gloves, and I am warm. I am warm. Thank you for my heater. So I'm going to show you my heater now. If I can do it. Excuse the tip, because, like I said... Oh, hang on. I'm going to take this... Unscrew this. Come on, baby. Oh, forget it. It's still stuck on the tripod. I can't. Right, sorry. Oh, damn. Right, anyway. Let me see. Right. Here is my gypsy stove. I think it's gone out. I'm just going to put this thing here. As you can see, put some lights on as well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not gone out, it's the coal is burning in there. It smells nice as well, the coal. Let's see if I can show you. Look how I stuff it. I don't know how to do a fire to save my life. But anyway, it does get hot, trust me. This comes down on here. This kettle is brilliant. This kettle, when that fire is on full, when it's going mad and it's on full flame, that kettle can boil in about 10 minutes. And there's my water. And then what I do is I just put it in the flask. And then I've got water for hours. I've bought one milk pan. And that can sit on there as well. And I just heat my food in it. This here is all insulation. Look at it. It's quite thick. That is well insulated, and it's insulated on the bottom as well. So that is so warm, I'm telling you, warm. Booba has just gone on my bed. Come settee. Honey girl is over there. Honey's sulking because her boyfriend's gone away and left us. We don't know when he's coming back. He said he was coming back within 6 days. He's gone to find us somewhere else to live, hopefully. For now, only Lord knows what's going to happen next. But there's no point stressing. I've got a full week here where I don't have to even think about anything. So I'm going to knit. I'm going to watch films. I'm going to job hunt. I'm going to take the doggies for... What's the V's when I say this word? I'm going to take the dogs for nice walks. Really nice walks. I'm going to take Honey and Bonnie Girl to some nice places because we've got the car and we're near a beautiful place. And yesterday we went to Fort William, and Fort William is lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. And along our way we saw 4 abandoned houses, which I need to look on the land registry for to see if they are registered properties. If they're not, woohoo! It looks like we might get 1 babies. Yay! Don't worry, baby girls. Don't worry. That means do. Right, I'm going. Please be happy. Please don't be stressed over me. You know I'm crazy. You know it's never going to change. You've got to get used to it. Tell him, honey girl. Say Mummy's always been nuts. She has always been nuts. Right, I'm going. Say bye-bye.